Hello and welcome. Today we're looking at Twitter and how you can build your business and get more exposure for your MLM business with just a single tweet. Just one tweet can get you a lot of leads in network marketing. And today I'm going to go through some simple steps. You can follow 7 of them, as a matter of fact, that's going to help you to get to that goal that you're trying to achieve. So right now I'm in Twitter. We're looking at my profile. This is the first step in getting more exposure for your MLM business with Twitter or using a single tweet. You first going to have to prepare your profile, and the reason for that is as people see your tweets, they will visit your profile. And you're going to want to get as many leads from people visiting your profile as possible. So here are a few recommendations or suggestions that could help generate you some leads. Number one, have your background. As you see, I've got a little cartoon image back there. Put you a background in the back, have a picture, of course, all those things. That really does help. But to generate leads, over here, as you see under my name, I've got links. Now, I put links to my blog, to my actual website. You may not have a blog, so you may want to just point traffic towards like a landing page. If you don't have a blog, a landing page is best. You're going to want to edit your profile and put links to wherever you can generate leads. For me, I can generate leads on my blog in a generic way, no matter what company it is, and I have ways to generate leads for my company. But if that's not the case, put a landing page there, because you want this in place before you start promoting and gaining exposure, because a lot of people will become leads through that source. Okay, so that's the first thing you got to know, is to build your profile and prepare it. Make it look as good as possible. Okay, second thing that we're looking at is the tweet itself. Now, when you go up here and you hit tweet, I'm not actually going to send a tweet, but I'll show you an example. You're going to want to create curiosity. The more curiosity you can create probably would mean that you would get more traffic. A question is a good thing. Let's just say if you're in an MLM business for weight loss, there's a lot of people in weight loss. You could do a tweet that, either pointing out a problem, like having a hard time shedding the pounds, a question about maybe a problem someone's having, or you could do, top 10, whoops, sorry about that. Top 10 secret weight loss tips without dieting. Yeah, if there was such a thing. And then, do you know them? Okay, let's just say that's what the tweet's going to be about. We're going to promote a piece of content that we've created, and we're going to want to raise curiosity. So instead of saying, got the best weight loss shake on the planet, click here to order yours today. That's what a lot of people do. They just come out and say buy, buy. But instead, raise curiosity with a question or addressing a problem. In this situation, we're going to raise curiosity. Top 10 secret weight loss tips without dieting. Do you know them? See, now asking the question would be kind of like raising the curiosity. A lot of people may click on it because they're just curious of what our top 10s are, or maybe they don't, or maybe they really are trying to lose weight, et cetera, et cetera. But you want to raise curiosity in your tweet. That is one of the most important parts, is, what that says. So that is the second step you need to master. And keep in mind, each step that I go through is its own little category. So you may get pretty good at some of these, like coming up with the tweets, et cetera, but there's other steps. If you master them all, then you're going to do really good. All right, step 3, hashtags. You want to add the hashtag. Now, the reason for this is, let me give you an example. A hashtag would be the pound symbol. As you see, I just typed there, pound weight loss. I don't know if that's, yeah, look, weight loss journey. Look, it gave us some suggestions for hashtags, and we want to add some of them in there. The reason is, let me close out this tweet. If we go up here, discard. If we go up here and search weight loss and the search button, see what information we can find on weight loss. Okay, all these people that put hashtags in their tweets will show up. There's one from 15 hours ago. Somebody put weight loss hashtag T, and they're using the Google link shortener. So anyway, here's weight loss hints. Look, this is where a lot of people will go. So you want to use hashtags so you wind up being found in searches. That's why you want to use hashtags. So depending on what your topic is, will depend on how you want to hashtag. I hope that makes sense. So in every tweet you do, you want to add the hashtags. It's important in Twitter. It's not as important in other social medias. It works in all of them, but Twitter created the hashtag, so they're really big on it. Make sure you put the hashtags in there. Okay, always add, I would say about 2 to 3. It's good enough. You don't want to do nothing but hashtags like some people. Just put 2 to 3 hashtags of what your tweet is mostly about. And if you've got a good tweet, then people are going to click on it when they go searching for it. All right, so number 4, most important thing here to help you get more leads is when you do send out a tweet, as you see here, add an image. Now, in all my tweets, I've got somewhat of an image or a video. There's going to be a few that don't, like there. Sometimes I just send out tweets. I'm not necessarily trying to get traffic from the tweet. So you don't always have to put images and videos in your tweets. However, if the tweet is you've got it in mind to drive traffic to your MLM business or to a landing page, you're going to want to add an image or a video. This is really going to increase the engagement because it just helps you stand out. You can see if you use a really catchy image, like here I've got a chart on the sales of cannabis and what they believe is going to be, because I'm in that industry in my business. So I'm going to use images like that. And I use the hashtag walk away there, and really because it can fit into the tweet, and it was a big hashtag. It was a big, a lot of people were, using that hashtag, the hashtag cannabis and hashtag CBD. And as you see here, 2 replies, 49 retweets, and 116 likes. So it's really important to use an image or a video. And if you do use a video, see some of these, it will have the little blue play button. The video, if someone was to watch the video from Twitter, it's going to also help you on, if you have a YouTube channel. I mean, I would absolutely always tweet the video, because the views you get from Twitter will increase the views on YouTube. It helps your channel there. So you're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone when you add videos to your tweets. However, on the ones you want to actually promote and use to get leads, you're going to absolutely have to put some type of image. You can create it at canva.com, or a video you can create at YouTube. So number 5 is to pin it. And as you see, I have a pin tweet right there, the very first one. This one goes to my company's landing page where I can generate leads. It doesn't say anything about the company. You just get the idea. It's about CBD, cannabis, stuff like that, but no mention of the company. So the actual landing page does very well at generating leads and getting signups. So I pinned it to the top with a link. I used the link shortener bit.ly so I could keep up, with the clicks. How many clicks is it getting? You want to know this stuff so you can learn what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Sometimes things don't go the way you expected them to. They don't perform as well, and then sometimes they do when you didn't think they would. So you got to kind of keep up with what's working. Pin the tweet to the top, because anytime someone visits my profile, like if I go out and get engaged in any conversation, which I can do right here, the trends, as you see here, trends for you. If you look down there, look at all these things. If I clicked on them, those would be conversations on Twitter, and I could join in and just not promoting anything, just replying to stuff, being social. And a lot of that traffic in those conversations will come over and see my profile, and they're going to see that first pin tweet. So if you can only pin one, so the tweet, the single tweet that what I'm talking about, if that's the one you want to drive traffic to, that's the one you're going to want to pin up to the top. And right now, you may have heard my phone go off. That's my Twitter notifications. There's a lot of action going on here in Twitter. I don't know. Let's see if it was. No, it's an older one. Okay, never mind. So pin the tweet you want to drive the traffic to, and that'll work. Now here, step 6, and step 6, this is for if you're really wanting to go all the way here and generate some leads and get a lot of engagement on your tweets. This next step is important. However, you got to be careful with it. This one's kind of tricky. It's good for people when you first start out Twitter. It really help you get moving. And that's social sharing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to a website called Follow Like. And we're going to go in here, and this is one. It's a good example. There's other sites out there like this. You can, look them up yourself. Some of them you pay, some of them you don't. Some of them are free, or or you can pay for them, free or paid. Some are just paid, some are all free. So anyway, here, if I could go over to the Twitter section, where is it at? Traffic Exchange, Pinterest, YouTube, Vimeo. No, I must have passed it up. Twitter Exchange. And I can go in here and load my tweets if I have a profile here. And I'll put a link below in the description if you've never used this before. But you can pick up followers, which I don't recommend. Don't worry about getting followers. Focus on retweets, likes, and tweets. Now, retweet is where you would load up a tweet like the one I have pinned. I could load it there. The tweets is where I create one. I haven't tweeted it. I create it for others to tweet out, and it comes directly from their profile. So I could get somebody promoting my Twitter thing. And if they share it, they get X amount of coins. And if I have X amount of coins, I can give them to somebody to retweet, to like a tweet. Either way, just really push a tweet up the search engines, make it popular on Twitter. And of course, you see there's plenty of other social exchanges on here. I prefer the Twitter. YouTube is all right. You just have to go in there and play with it. However, you don't want to go too far with this, because a lot of the tweets may come from, all around the world, areas where, people aren't necessarily ordering your product, or they can order your product. It's just to get your tweets a little engagement, help you to get found, because when people go searching through hashtags and they see someone else retweeting your tweet, it helps you get discovered. So it will help you get organic followers if you do it correctly. However, I would not try to get followers from the members of this website. I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend just focus on letting it run, get you how many ever, make a pick, choose your pick, 20, 30 retweets, and then pull it. And that's it. Because if it gets too much, it'll start to I don't know. It just doesn't work. You just got to let it go for a little bit. And when you start to get your own organic traffic directly from Twitter, you may not even want to use this anymore. But I wanted to put it in there because I know a lot of people out there really want that, you know, quick boost to get things moving over on Twitter. So that should help you get a following faster. And of course, a real following is better. That way, people that actually want to see what you have can actually find you. So last is number 7. The last step, if you really want to get a tweet moving, is to put some money into it. Yes, use Twitter advertising. Twitter offers Twitter ads, and unfortunately, I can no longer use those because they shut down my ads account, even though I've never ran an ad. I just got a message. It was just a few weeks ago, I believe, or maybe a couple of months at the most, and they said, you know, you violated our terms with your advertising, and we shut your account down. The problem is I never ran any advertisements, so I don't know how they came to that conclusion. I really don't care. It's very, if you're not careful, they'll shut you down. If you know, it could be me having CBD in my tweets, and they're like, well, if you promote CBD, we can't let you run ads, even if it has nothing to do with CBD. I don't know. But you got to make sure you follow the terms and conditions, because if you say the wrong thing and you submit a tweet to be sponsored, yes, it will get you a massive amount of organic traffic. You will have to pay for it. It will be expensive, but it will get you a lot of leads. Absolutely. But if you say the wrong thing and they see it, they'll shut you down. You may never get to run an ad, because if you get hit right in the beginning, you know, you'll never be able to get it back. So be really careful before you start advertising. However, advertising on Twitter, I know people that do this. They're killing it on Twitter. They've built huge followings from it. And if you don't have the funds to run the sponsored tweets and run ads on Twitter, which will basically put your tweet in front of tons of people, you know, they force it in front, whether they're looking for it or not. That's how it works. But if you don't have the money for it, then go with the social sharing like followlike.net. Find other sites like that that can help you get moving. It'll be a little bit slower than sponsored tweets, but it'll still work. So that would be the last step, would be sponsoring. And one more thing I want to add here, because I know if you follow these 7 steps, yes, you'll get a lot of leads from a single tweet. And the more you do it, the more of these tweets you create and go through the process over and over, what you're going to find is each one gets better and better and better. It gets more traffic, gets more likes, gets more engagement. In the beginning, don't expect a whole lot from it, okay? This takes time over and over, and you'll start getting in front of more people. So I want to add in a bonus little tip here, bonus step. And I've got it on my blog over at jcarden.com. You can go check that out. But the bonus step is really if you have a blog. First off, you need a blog of some kind to do this, but it's very, very powerful, and I'll share it with you. If you have a blog or like a personal branded website, or if not, if you can use LinkedIn. That's a free place to write articles, and it does really well there. Their articles rank very good on Google and places like that. But if you were to have your own blog and you wrote a content like I have, for instance, that goes with this video, that would give me a blog link to tweet about, a video to make a tweet about, and if I did like another article on LinkedIn, I could tweet about it, even, you know, having it all lead to the same offer. And each time I do it, I could make a tweet, take that tweet, run it through the social share, okay? Run it through the followlike.net. And if you really see the pattern here, like when I make the blog post, I share it on all the social medias. Each social media, like if I share it on Facebook and I make a post on Facebook, I could then take the link to Facebook, to that Facebook post, tweet it, run that tweet through the engagement, the social sharing, and boost it. And before you know it, you could have lots of tweets all boosting the same piece of content. This is really powerful. This will really help with SEO as well. It's a lot of work, but if you understand what I'm saying and trying to explain here, it'll do magic. So if we go over here to YouTube, well, I've got that. No, maybe this one will work. This is my YouTube channel, and let's just say I go down here and let's look at some videos. Those are some ones I don't even know if I've published those yet. Let me go to videos and look for a video. Let's just say 7 ways to increase. It's only got 12 views. I haven't promoted it, and so I could tweet the video, tweet the LinkedIn article that contains the video, tweet my blog post on my actual website that has the video in it, and then I could share it on Tumblr, I could share it on StumbleUpon, and then each link from StumbleUpon and from Tumblr, I could tweet those as well. Send out a tweet with the link to that social media platform that leads to, and as you see, you're making paths. Like if you click this link on Twitter, it'll take you to Tumblr, where you can click a link that'll take you to LinkedIn, where you can click a link to get to the offer. The whole idea of that is for SEO and for massive amounts of traffic. That is how you can get lots of people with no following to actually start finding you, because you're all over the place at this point. And there's really no end to it, because you could, each tweet could be promoted through followlike.net. And you could get, if one person doesn't see your LinkedIn tweet, they may see the Tumblr tweet or the mix tweet or the Facebook tweet. So it goes on and on forever. There's no end to it. Really, it's how much work you want to put into it. But either way, it could really, really generate you a lot of leads. I've played with that before in the past and have seen some pretty good results where leads were coming in every day for a while. So guys, I hope this brought some value to you. Hopefully, maybe you learned something new. Maybe, you just learned about social sharing, or, some ideas perhaps for Twitter that you weren't implementing. And I hope the video, brought some value to you. If it did, be sure to leave a comment below, like and subscribe, click the notification button. That way you'll know when I get another video coming out. I'll be making these videos a lot, and they are only designed to help you, share secrets with you. I don't really do much mindset, like telling you how to think. I just show the strategies that I've noticed a lot of people don't talk about. So be sure to subscribe, click the notification button, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.